Hi guys, a few of you have asked me about this question, so I thought it was probably easier to do a video and you can all have a little look at it and hopefully it will make sense as I talk through. So it's question 11 from the Further Maths paper that I set you last week. Here is a sketch of the cubic function y equals f of x. So all that means is y equals x cubed plus x squared plus x plus a number. Not necessarily in that form, it could just be x cubed plus 3x squared. It could be 2x cubed minus 4x plus 1. Basically, it's a function of x, so there's x, y equals x cubed something. The reason I know it's cubed is because it says cubic function. So, part A says, use a sketch to write down the 3 linear factors of f of x. So f of x being this curve. So 3 linear factors. Well, I know that x equals minus 5 is one of the points of intersection. And therefore, one of the factors must be x plus 5. Remember, when you are solving, for example, when you have got, say you've got a quadratic, x plus 2, x minus 7 equals 0. You may have factorised this already. Remember that your two solutions where it would cross the x-axis would be at x equals minus 2 and x equals 7. Now obviously that's nothing to do with this question, that's just to show you. So this curve, this function of x, this graph, crosses the x-axis at negative 5, so x equals minus 5 is the x solution. However, the factor, which would be in my brackets, is the x plus 5. Now here, where it crosses 0 on the x-axis, would just be x, and then for this one, I would have x equals 3, therefore the linear factor that I'm going to have is x minus 3, and those are the 3 linear factors of this cubic graph. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense as to how I get those values. Now you're given that f of x is x cubed plus bx squared plus cx. Now that's the format that I was saying when I was going on a little bit about this f of x bit. We know that it must be in this format. So we know that these 3 linear factors, when we multiply them together, is going to give me this graph, this shape, which is y equals f of x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just multiply them together. So I know f of x, as I've just said just a second ago, is x plus 5 multiplied by x multiplied by x minus 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to expand this first bracket first of all. So I get x squared plus 5x, and that is then going to need to be multiplied by x minus 3. So x squared multiplied by x gets me x cubed. X squared times negative 3 gets me minus 3x squared. 5x times x gets me plus 5x. 5x times negative 3 gets me minus 15x. And now I just need to simplify. So I have got, I think that should be a squared. Yeah, so I get x cubed plus 2x squared minus 15x. This is in the format that I have got here, and therefore I'm asked for the value of b, so b is 2, and I'm asked for the value of c, which is the coefficient of x, which is minus 15. And that is how we do that question.